class, first online session of the week. Today it's going to be many of the same exercises we did in the last session in class. And so because of that, I just really like you to focus on your scooping and your breathing. And the sequence is going to be our traditional first time through, learning the exercises or reviewing the exercise one at a time. And then we're going to try and double up on these exercises to build some stamina. So just like I mentioned before, not too many new exercises, but building this strength from within our core, right? So let's go ahead and get started. Chest expansion. So hopefully by now you're starting to feel those abdominal muscles working for you. And your back, lower back, your lumbar area is strengthening. And there's a little bit more mobility in your spine, or flexibility in that spine. Hopefully this is what's happening, okay? Hopefully less soreness in the neck. Let's go down for cat and cow. Because what will end up happening is I'm going to start introducing some intermediate style exercises that require a good foundation, a good base of our traditional exercises, which we've been doing a lot of, right? Let's go into that dynamic exercise. So hands forward, hips down, hips back. I hope you're feeling stronger. Let's come to a seated position for our hip circles, warming up. Remember, it's just a slight lean back, lifting one leg and circling. And reverse, opposite direction. And switch legs. Reverse. Good. And we're going to come down for our 100. Our legs are vertical. Remember to keep count. Your own pace. 5 and 5. When you're done, go ahead and bring your head down and your legs down. All right, so first time through, one exercise at a time. We're going to begin with our traditional single leg. So we're, again, just warming up with each exercise. Take it as slow as you need to, just really focusing on the scooping, right? And the breathing. So knees are in, head and shoulders up, scooping, single leg. Gentle pull on the knee. One more, and rest. So many of our traditional Fab 5 exercises today. So we're going to go right into our traditional double leg, and that just simply means that we're going to reach back with a full arm sweep with the arms to the sides, okay? Knees in, head and shoulders up, hands over the top. We're going to reach back out with the legs and sweep around and pull in. Exhale here. Inhale, in. Exhale out. One more. And rest. Next, we're going to warm up with that traditional crisscross. Okay, so we'll go ahead and bring the knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck, and come across the rib cage, full extension of that horizontal leg. That keeps your hip on the ground. And rest. I think sometimes we get caught up in what we haven't seen, right, as results, or what we can't do. And so what I would really like to hope that you can think about a little bit more, focus on a little bit more, is that you have accomplished, a lot so far. And you are strengthening from way deep inside, right? So those deep pelvic floor muscles and those deep abdominal muscles, maybe you can't see anything at this point because it's been 3 weeks, but you should absolutely feel what's going on, right? We're going to go into this, so just focus more on the positive, I guess is what I'm saying. Next is a bridge, but we're going to shoulder bridge it. So what that means is we're going to bring our arms all the way back. So we're shoulder bridging. So our leverage is on the back of our shoulders now. So we're going to lift the hips and reach back with the arms, tightening the glutes, pulling those abdominals in, and then we're going to let it go. I think once you start focusing on that, that means that you're trusting, right? You're trusting yourself, reach up and back. You're trusting me as your instructor to make sure that we're progressing, right? Improving. And just allowing that to happen. I think when we get caught up in the negativity, we start to restrict ourselves, right? Question ourselves. Just be a little more open-hearted, open-minded to this learning process. It takes time. Let's go one more shoulder bridge. And for some it takes a lot longer, but that's okay. Good. All right. So after
shoulder bridge, we're going to go into our single straight leg stretch. So bring the legs all the way up. A little different though, I'm actually going to drop one arm as I pull one leg in. So we usually just pull one leg in, right? I'm going to go ahead and drop my arm out. So if I'm pulling my right leg in, I'm going to drop my left arm down with my left leg. And then I'm going to switch. So take your time coordinating the leg drop with the arm drop. One more. And rest. Nice. Double straight is next, and we're going to modify it today. So we've done a bunch of traditional exercises. We'll do a modified double straight. So let's go ahead and bring both legs up, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck. And we're going to bend the knees. Extend the legs, pull the knees in, and legs in. Repeat. One more. And rest. Good. All right, slight bend of your knees. So we're going to try this roll up hold, right, with our arm sweep. But I'm going to call this a roll up assist if you need to. I want you to see if you can go a little bit higher in your lift. And the assist comes from the hands holding onto the hips or the back of the thighs, okay? So watch me, it would look like this. If I was to assist, I'm going to sweep my arms, lift as usual, and then I'm going to hold and pull at the same time. A little bit higher of a lift, right? And then let go of my arms. If I don't need to assist, I'm just lifting up a little higher. All right, here we go. Sweeping, lifting, remember scoop. Engage the glutes and come on down. Oh my gosh, there's a couple of really big birds right outside my window. We'll go one more. Good. Go ahead and roll to your side. Push yourselves up. And then now when we go back into our roll down, let's see if we can go a little deeper. Only if you still feel comfortable going deeper. Otherwise, stay with the same. Collapse your spine. We're going to let go of the legs and then roll down just a little deeper. Hold. Staying scooped. And lift up. One more. Good. Elbows back. We're going to go alternating knee pulls. So remember, elbows back, rib cage up, chest nice and high. We're going to slightly bend the knees and we're going to alternate knee pulls, okay? Here we go, pulling one knee in and down, switching legs. Two more. Last one. And come forward. We're going to split our legs for saw. So if you remember the saw exercise, this is the one where we twist and then we lean. And we're trying to just connect this rib cage to our thigh. So we want to make sure we're maintaining a nice, tall, flat back, okay? We're going to combine this with a spine stretch. So we're going to go saw, saw, and then go right into a spine stretch and alternate, okay? Here we go, sitting up tall, saw first, twist, and lean, twist, and lean, back to center, arms up top, spine stretch, split the arms again, and repeat, saw, spine stretch, one more time, saw, and spine stretch. Good. All right, let's go ahead and bring our legs together for rowing. Remember, we're simulating a rowing exercise or a rowing movement. So we're going to collapse the spine. Here we go, pull back. One more. Good. Bring your knees in. Seated balance. Stomach massage with one leg extension. So remember, we're going to round it back first to begin with here. And then we're going to open, slightly lean back, flatten the back, extend this leg out. Come back in. And switch. You can put one foot down if you'd like, if you're just not ready for this. One more. Legs all the way down. Keep them together for front stretch. And just like with the saw and the spine stretch, we're going to combine our front stretch with our mermaid with legs in front, okay? So arms outstretched up above. We're going to pitch forward for front stretch. Come all the way up. Drop both arms down. And then we're going to side bend. Side bend, arms all the way up, begin again, front stretch, mermaid here, one more, front stretch, mermaid,
Brace your back. So we're going to go ahead and turn over onto our tummies for our back exercises primarily, right? Our back exercises. We're going to start with that pull strap exercise. And remember, that's just our upper body, our trunk doing the work with an arm sweep. And then we'll go into our grasshopper, which is our legs doing the work. And our trunk stays down. So go ahead and turn over. Bring your arms out to your sides. Legs stay down. We're just simply lifting the trunk, sweeping the arms back, pressing the pelvis down into the mat. Here we go. Ready? Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. And up and down. Go ahead and fold your arms in front. Rest your head on the back of your legs. We're going to go into that grasshopper or the heel taps, right? So we're going to bend our knees. Really important. Flex your feet so your hamstrings and your glutes are engaged. So we're going to lift the thighs and tap those heels together. And rest. We'll do 2 sets of the grasshopper. Start again. Bend the knees, flex the feet, lift the thighs, tap the heels. And rest. Good. Bring your hands outside your chest. Going to go modified push-up into low back stretch. So that just simply means that we're pushing up, keeping our knees down, nice and strong in our trunk. Come back into low back stretch. We're not going to come all the way down. We're just going to do a modified push-up. And back. One more. Good. Kneeling tall. Okay, so we've been doing these hip thrusts and these lean backs. Oftentimes we've been doing them separately. We're actually going to combine them today, okay? So we'll go hip thrusts first. So arms come forward, hips come back. And then our hips come forward and our arms come back. And then we're going to lean back with our arms forward. And back to start. Hip thrusts. Lean back. One more. Good. All right, we'll go into table position for some dog kicks. I don't know if I've introduced this to you yet, but it's kind of like the swimming exercise when we're on our tummies and we're lifting opposite arm, opposite leg, but now we're in a table position. So this is what the pregnant students do in class, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to reach out with the right hand to extend the arm, and then I'm going to reach back with my left leg, extending my leg, but touching down. And then I'm going to pull it back in. So at the same time, we're going to coordinate the movement. Left arm, right leg, back to start, switch, right arm, left leg. Focusing on staying centered and balanced over your belly button, right? Everything down the midline of your body.
The arms and legs do the move, but the trunk stays as still as possible. One more on each side. Good. All right, from here we're going to go push up, leg, pull down. Either modified or traditional. It's up to you. One more. And come on down to your elbow on your side. Legs are bent. Good. Okay, so we're going to do a little side leg work. This one's going to be what's called a clam. I think we've done this before. So resting here on our elbow comfortably, I'm going to separate my knees. Remember clam? Feet stay together. Elbows are separated, or no, knees are separated. From here, I'm going to extend this leg out, pull it back down, and close the knees. Okay? All right, here we go. Ready? Clam, extension, down, close. Pull your abdominals in, hold them there, breathe, nice and strong in your hip, leg, extend, tighten the muscles. Everything's strong here, right? Good. Okay, so now we're going to change this into lower leg lift. So I'm going to bring this top leg behind me, and I'm going to extend this bottom leg. I'm going to flex the foot. So my leg is engaged, the muscles are engaged, right? Put my hand here and I'm just going to lift. Not a big lift, just a little lift here. Just focusing on inner thigh, inner hip. One more. Switch sides. Elbow, clam, extension. Ready? Here we go. One more. And straighten the bottom leg, pull that bent leg behind you on the top there. And we're just going to flex the foot and lift. One more. Good. All right, seated, knee hug. Get centered before we start again. So now we're going to double up exercises, right? Seeing if we can go from one to the next without any rest in between. Obviously, if you need to rest at some point, you can. But we're trying not to, right? So try to stay with me on my pace, on my repetitions, the amount that I'm doing, right? The length of time I'm taking for each one. All right, so we're gonna come down to our backs. We're gonna go right into our single leg stretch. Here we go. We're going to turn this into a traditional double leg right after this. Knees in, arms out, sweep around. And rest. Nice job. So we'll go crisscross and then our new exercise, shoulder bridge. Okay, so traditional crisscross, knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck, and begin. And rest. Arms at your sides, keep your legs bent. We're going to go right into that shoulder bridge. Reaching back with the arms, lock in the hips, glutes at the top, and then come on down. One more. Good. All right, we'll go single straight, but we're going to drop that arm, right? And then we'll go into actual modified or traditional double straight this time. So legs all the way up, head and shoulders up. We're going to pull one leg back, drop the other leg, and drop that arm. Two more. Last one. Both legs at the top, hands behind the head. We're going to drop both legs. Keep them straight for traditional double straight. And rest. Nice. Okay, so slight bend of the knees. We're going to roll up, hold, or roll up, assist, hold. It's up to you. Just the focus is to get up a little bit higher in our lift. We'll go one more. and roll to your side. Push yourselves up for roll down holds. You can go a little deeper. I want you to go a little deeper. Really focusing on the scooping. Here we go. All right, we're going to come back on our elbows. Now this time, we're going to keep the feet off the floor. Pregnant students, keep your feet on the floor. Others, keep your rib cage high. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to lift here. I'm going to pull one knee in, extend the other leg out. So it's just like single leg, but we're in this lean back position. If you need to keep one foot on the floor, keep one foot on the floor. Whatever you need to do. Just a different look at knee pulls. Last one. And come forward. Knee hug. So you probably felt a little bit of strain on that low back. Absolutely normal. We're going to go saw combined with spine stretch, just like the first time through. So split your legs. Arms outstretched. Twist for saw. And spine stretch. One more. Good. Bring your legs together for rowing exercise. And seated balance, stomach massage, one leg extension. Remember, you can put one leg or one foot on the floor if you need to, or pregnant students should definitely be one foot on the floor, right? Two more. Last one. Good. Front stretch into mermaid. right, we're gonna go ahead and turn over. First exercise on our tummies is pull straps. Pregnant students, you know what you can do. You can do some cat and cow or some more table exercises. Arms outstretched. And we're lifting and sweeping. Keep your legs down. One more. And fold your arm. We have our grasshopper. Bend the knees, lift the thighs, flex the feet, and tap the heels. And rest. One more set of grasshopper, bend, flex, lift, tap. And rest. Hands outside the chest, modified push-up into pull back, low back stretch. Kneeling tall. So we have our hip thrusts into our lean back. One more. Good. All right, table position. So instead of reaching out and touching down with the arm and or the hand and the foot, we're actually going to lift a bent arm and a bent leg. See that? So I keep my elbow bent and my leg bent. Just a little different look at dog kicks, second time through. Still focusing on centering over our belly button. Slow on the lift for balance. Two more. Last one. Good. Push up, leg, pull down. One more. Good. Low back stretch. Bring your arms back with you. Just release some pressure from the upper body. come over to your side on your elbow for clam extensions. So legs are bent. All right, here we go. So part, extend, down, and in. One more. Good. Bottom leg extended, top leg behind. Now, changing this up. Arm outstretched up above. We're gonna pull the leg and lower the arm. So you're almost rocking back from your hip to your rear when you do this. So there's a little bit of a change of your base position here on your hip. It's a little rocking back and forward. One more. And switch. Clam extensions. One more. Good. Bring that leg back, bottom leg down, arm all the way up, and lift and pull down. Two more. Last one. Good. All right, seated accordions. All right, seated, legs out in front, straight today. We're gonna do our arm circles. So sitting up nice and tall from our hips all the way up. Nice strong arms, strong shoulders, strong posture. Big breathing. And let's reverse, opposite direction. And bring your arms out at your sides, palms facing down. We're going to do crosses, so right over left in front, left over right, alternating. Strong shoulders, strong posture, breathing. Two more. Last one. Whew. And rest forward. All right, you guys, any other stretches you'd like to do, you can after the video is over. This is it for today's session. I will see you in class
or depending on when you did this video, maybe I've already seen you in class, right? All right, so this week, 2 online classes and 2 in-class classes. So just a traditional week, 4 sessions this week. So see you soon. I got confused with my Wednesday